Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone.
Chris, a lot of offensive coordinators like to script out their first drive so they know what they're going to be calling later in the game. But here, you might have to put that on pause just to get away from the shadow of your own end zone.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum. That's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down still on the move. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Oh, it's a reverse.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Second down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass... Solid game.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
On the streets. Gain of 8. Good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
So anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Loses 2. Third down coming up.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Lions. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Great move there. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown Tigers on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Not able to connect, incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Banks. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Receiver makes the grab. Is brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Comes up with the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerate.
Nobody can bring him down. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Texas A&M, 14.
This one will be fair caught. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Banks. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a forward tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Pickup of 14. First down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 49.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Trying to extend the play. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the...
Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after us.
You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple... But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the loss there puts them in a big hole at 2nd and long. He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the double.
Important 3rd down play coming up.
Fire.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. With the catch, it's Banks. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
On the set.
Quarterback operating an empty set.
Here we go.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Get set. Get
And
set.
somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Cricket.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Ready up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score LSU 49.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They go with a direct snap. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on a running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Ball carried by the running back. Mark now at the 25-yard line. Brings up 7.
On the set.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer